Hey, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are down at the guinea coop, and we are going to do something different with them today. We actually haven't even shown these guys on any YouTube videos. We got these guys, I think, a little over a month ago, so they are ready to start letting a few of them out. And supposed to keep them caged up for the first month or so, just because they're kind of a wildish type of bird, and if you just let them go loose right off the bat, they'll just run off and won't stay around. So we've had them in this coop for, like I said, about a month, a little over a month, so they should know where home is now. And so we should be able to let a few out. We're not going to let all of them out at once, because you just want to kind of let a few out first, and then maybe a few more a day or two later, and that way they can kind of prowl around and eat some ticks and bugs and all that kind of stuff. And because they're really well known for eating ticks and being good for getting rid of bugs, spiders, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to get in here and see if we can get a few of these out. All right, let's see if we can manage to get a few of these out. May have to grab a hold of them and make them come out, looks like, because they don't really know what to do they? And these are not tame. Guineas are not known to be a tame bird, so they ain't just like a chicken, you know. But they're handy to have around. Like I say, good for eating bugs and stuff. So there, that ran right back in. Okay, there's two out. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's out right outside the pen, so there's one of them, and there's the other one. So they're kind of staying around for now. I don't know how far they'll explore today, seeing as how they ain't never been out before. We'll see, I guess, won't we? Can you get a hold of one? If you need to, you can take the roasting bar down there if it's in your way. It's easy to just slide it out of the wire, though. That bunch right over here. There you go. Now, I mean, is that enough for a day, you think? There's four of them out.
Four. I want to get one of the colored ones out with them.
All right.
That looks sharply because it keeps going.
Yeah. Well, I think they was getting a little bored in there and nothing to do, so it's going to be good to get some of them out to free range a little bit, give them a little something to do.
Okay.
All right.
There.
All righty.
That's enough.
So now we got four of them out here. Let's see what they do. Five, okay. Four whitings and I guess that's a lavender colored one right there. So they'll be able to prowl around and eat. And I don't know how far they'll wander today, but we'll see. So they've got this whole wooded area back through here. They can go in if they want to or whatever. So hopefully they'll stay close enough to be able to come back and everything. They should. Yeah, all of them are as a group. They should travel as a group. That's basically what these guineas do. We've had them before, but we've never had this many, and we've never done it exactly the way we did this time, with keeping them up for a long time and then just letting a few out at a time. Because what happens if you let them out all at once, especially if you do it like right after you get them, they'll end up roosting in the trees at night, won't to come back to the coop. And when they roost in the trees at night, the owls can kill them left and right. So, and owls, you don't know they're there, and they'll kill them, and you won't even know really what happened to them, because the owls are so sneaky. it ain't hardly like a raccoon getting into them where you can tell, you know, something got into them. They're going to town on whatever the heck they're finding here. So they're already doing some free range, but they're excellent free range birds. And actually, believe it or not, they lay really decent on their eggs, and their eggs are good to eat. They're a little bit smaller than chicken egg, and they don't lay as many as chickens, but they're still good to eat, you know. And some people actually prefer their eggs to chicken eggs, taste-wise. And some people actually have these instead of chickens for eggs. So I guess that's just a personal preference type thing. And also another thing about these guineas is they're actually really good to eat. They're considered a delicacy in a lot of places. Here in America, we're kind of finicky on what we'll eat. A lot of people are, and so they're not hardly as well known here. But our plan next year is to let these guys lay some eggs for us, and we're going to hatch them, and we're going to grow some up and butcher a few along with our meat chickens and try them out for ourselves. They're a dark meat bird, so it's supposed to be a real tasty meat to eat. So, but these guys aren't old enough to lay eggs yet. We got them from a local person here in East Tennessee, I think about an hour away from us, and she is very expert on these birds. She's been raising them for years, has a lot of these guineas at her house. Got a nice plot of acreage over there, and she had several of them running free and some cooped up, getting eggs from them and stuff. So, but should be a good animal to have, at least to keep the bug population down for sure. So, but yeah, so we're gonna raise some to eat and probably sell a few as well, but we'll see how it turns out for them. We got an excellent deal on these guys though. She was just wanting rid of them, and I think paid $3 a bird for, well, how old was they? 6 weeks old or something? 6 or 8 weeks old, I think, when we bought them. But that's a really good deal, because chicks are usually from the hatcheries are $8 and some odd cents a piece. So, but anyway, just wanted to show you all the guineas and what we was doing down here, and I'll let these guys explore today, and curious to see how far they'll go. They may not go very far at all. They may stay right around the coop, and that's okay too. It may take a few days for them to really venture off, but we don't want to let all of them out at once for fear they may not come back or want to come back in the coop at night. So we're just going to try a few at a time first and see what happens. So the wife picked some grass here for the guineas that's stuck in the cage still, so that way they won't feel left out too bad. Let's give them something to pick at and eat on and scratch at and everything else, so that'll keep them a little bit occupied. That ought to be enough, I reckon. That'll keep them something to do. That'll be good for them. These things are fun to watch.
Huh?
So they're fun to watch.
I think they're enjoying that.
Oh, they definitely are.
And the mothers is trying to get in there because they like that, and they've got all this out here.
Yeah. We appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe if you ain't already. If you have, we sure do appreciate y'all. And thank y'all, and God bless y'all.